Hey friends, it's Valerie. Welcome back to my channel. This is a Valerie's Vaults YouTube channel, and it's all things paparazzi. Excuse me. And today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about going live. Really, because I've been watching. I watch other consultants, and I try to see what they're doing right and wrong. So kind of glean from other people as well. So there's always a right way and a wrong way to do things. And obviously, you know, there's other ways to sell if you're not interested in going live. That is going to be saved for another session. But today I want to talk about live tips, okay? So before you even start, I kind of worked up a little introduction. I think I have it committed to memory now, but I'll show you. It's just written on a little piece of paper hanging over here. Just things that I want to convey. Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm in the Great Smoky Mountains. Shipping is available. Tax is 9%. Local delivery, shipping, when I ship, how to claim, and then when I go live, of course, you know, I know when I go live, but I have it written down just in case I get tongue-tied, because we all get tongue-tied. And then I have some adjectives over here off to the side on whitey boards, and I change them up periodically, because a lot of times I'll find myself repeating the same adjective. This is beautiful. This is super cute. This is, you know, and it just gets redundant. So and then I also have, in case somebody asks me, I have the prices of our kits and how many pieces comes in each kit, which, by the way, we have a great promotion going this month. This is March 2023. Instead of 35 pieces in the $99 kit, it's 41 pieces. That's just a sidebar. Anyway. So before you get going, make sure you have, like a safety net. That's what those things are, a safety net to me. Cue cards, if you will. So an introduction, got your adjectives, instructions for the replay. That's always good. Write that down too. Let's see. Wear some available jewelry. That always helps. Wearing some available jewelry, it kind of goes along with being well groomed. Now, I think I took this a little bit to heart when I first started. I'll just use me as an example. I wore too much makeup. Kind of try to make it look natural. If you don't wear makeup normally, don't pile it on. You know, maybe a little powder to get the shine off your nose, a little color to your lips. If you wear glasses, put your glasses on. And then you can see I wear eyebrows just to fill them in and make them darker. But just be groomed. Make sure your hair is nice and clean, kept up. You are a jewelry stylist, a jewelry consultant, however you want to. But people are looking at you, and they're going to... People judge. I mean, people are going to judge regardless. Like, don't wear low-cut tops. Oh, you know, what is she really selling? You know what I mean? It's like, make sure that you look presentable. And then when you wear the available jewelry, you're more apt to sell it. And, you know, if you're not wearing available jewelry, let them know. This is one of the perks of being a consultant, is I get to first dibs on the jewelry, and this happens to not be available anymore. You know, something like that would work too if you don't have current jewelry. Anyway, your live viewers, once you go into your live, you actually have a frame of what it's going to look like. So if you have a ceiling fan behind you, I feel that messes up your lighting. It kind of makes everything wobble. So try not to do that. I do have a fan in front of me here, so if you get hot, that's probably the way to do. Just get a little desk fan. When you actually hit the live button, Make sure there's no dead air in the beginning, because people watching a replay, they don't want to see you sharing for 10 minutes. That's what I used to do. Don't do that. If you need help sharing, get your friends and family beforehand to maybe help you with that. Listen, I'm going live for the first, the second, the third time. Can you come on and just share my live? And you don't have to buy anything. And 9 times out of 10, they'll sit there and watch. But they'll share for you, so you don't have to be doing it. If there's certain places that you want them to share, they'll do that too. Your sponsor should be able to share for you as well. Make sure that he or she knows that you are going live and when. So as you talk, smile, get excited about the jewelry. Don't tag people. That's one other thing. Do not tag people. Once you tag your sponsor, it makes it look like they are going live, and then their customers jump on your live, and then you won't have a happy sponsor. So you want to just shy away from tagging. Don't tag people. What I do is I have a messenger group, and if people have expressed interest in knowing when I go live, I just drop the live in there, or let them know 5 minutes beforehand. I'm going live in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever the case may be. And they know, if they're on Facebook. But I actually have one of my customers, or a few of my customers, they drop my live after I go live in there. I don't even have to say anything. So that's always awesome. Anyway, let's see. I do have some notes here. Watch your own lives back. Not just to pick up claims you may have missed, but to see your technique and to get yourself to be a better person on your lives, or a better consultant on your lives. And you can do this. It's kind of awkward at first to watch your own lives, but it's very helpful. Even lately, I've missed a couple of claims. So make sure you go back, because Facebook can be very temperamental. So make sure that you have that in place. Get out of your own way. Don't be scared. God wouldn't have put you in this spot if he didn't want you to try, at least. So try going live at least a few times. Is my advice. I mean, you may not feel like you want to go live, and that's okay too. As I said, we're going to do another training video on how to sell other ways than going live. Another thing to do before your lives is they give you a place for a description. So don't put a big book in there. I would just put, like maybe if you have a postable to collect people's information. Hashtags work, because people late at night, they'll do hashtag paparazzi live, and they'll pull it, or hashtag live even. People want to watch these live shows. It's entertainment. It's not just about the jewelry. It's about, almost keeping people company sometimes. And your relationships are built the more people that watch. So again, it's not just about the jewelry and selling, although that is a great perk. It's life-changing for some people, is what I'm saying. So as you're watching yourself on your live, back to that, watch yourself with a critical eye, and you're going to anyway. You're your hardest critic. Would you hire yourself? What would you change? You need to answer these questions for yourself. Don't ask your sponsor to watch and ask them what they think. Just do that yourself, because your sponsor is not going to want to discourage you. Number one. So another thing, your background. Make sure your background looks good. Make sure you don't got a whole bunch of kids running around. You don't have, your husband in the back watching the sports or something. You want complete quiet. You want to be able to focus on what you're doing. And when you have a lot of distractions around you, you just can't do it. What are you representing when you go live? That's another reason to watch your lives back. And not to scare you, but Trent Kirby, Misty Kirby, all the founders, they watch lives. They go around watching lives. So make sure that you are doing your utmost and your best. And if you need to practice, you can practice. You can practice. As I said, before you go live, you have a frame that you can practice your spiel in or whatever. But once you get going, it gets pretty natural. Anyway, your script, let's see, your background, your surroundings, what else? This is one thing. This is one reason why I wanted to do this training. I saw this lady, and I don't know her name because, as I said, I watch lives. Everybody watches lives in paparazzi, I guess, because I do. She was actually eating while she was selling the jewelry, which is strange to me. It's like, that is not professional to me. So I don't want to say that, you can't like drink a little sip of water here and there. I always say I'm going to take a quick break. There's nothing wrong with that. But as far as eating, don't do that. Touching your face, in the face of COVID, look at, I'm almost out of Germ-X, but I have this one and I have this one. So I have all kinds of Germ-X in here. So if I happen to rub my nose, which sometimes I'll just do this, one of these numbers, or even if you're having to do this, just go ahead, turn away from the camera if you're going to actually, rub your nose with a tissue. Blow your nose before you start. And anyway, just there's do's and don'ts, and we should not be eating on the jewelry. If you're gonna sneeze, if I'm gonna sneeze, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn around. But I know things happen on lives that you can't control. One of them being a sneeze or a cough or whatever, cough into your elbow or whatever, and then use your Germ-X and just apologize. Sorry about that. It is alive, something like that. Just get brave, look put together, and the more you show, that's the other thing, the more you sell. So what I do on my lives is I just have like a serving tray. This is just from Pier 1 Imports, and I have 2 of them. So depending on how much I'm going to sell, or how much I'm going to show is how much I'm going to sell. And the more you show, obviously, the more you're going to sell. Now, 2 of these trays, I fill them up, and like what did I do Thursday night? Thursday night I did like 1 whole tray of just beautiful earrings. Everybody loves earrings, okay? And then the rest of it was my new stuff. And yes, you can mix the old with the new if you don't have new jewelry. If you just have a little bit of jewelry at a time, put things together, old with new, that works. But always be buying new jewelry, because a lot of these customers are savvy. They're savvy. They know, they follow Paparazzi Accessories page, so they know what's new, what's coming out. I have customers that are you going to get this? Did you get this? Oh, sorry, it fell out of my cart. Nobody on my team has it, but I have this. I have this. So I'm just saying, you're going to need to be purchasing at least a few items every week. That's the way I've grown to become accustomed to as a consultant. So let's see. Watch your own lives. You'll improve. Build your self-confidence. Be brave. The more you show, the more you sell. Marathons. You don't have to do marathons at first, but as you grow in your paparazzi business, you do want to do try a longer live. Try 1 long live, maybe over a weekend. Maybe go live for however long it takes to show all your rings, and then close it out, and then come back with all your bracelets or with sets or whatever. when your jewelry's not selling, sets is a great way to move it, because it's like exciting. It's more exciting, and then it shows your expertise. So a wide variety, all styles. Increase your circle. Add one friend a day, or if you can add more, that's great. Have a way to fish in the pond, because you want to bring everybody in. Fish in multiple ponds. Go to Instagram, go to TikTok, go to Twitter, go to wherever. Go into your town, go into your workplace. Make friends. Just make friends, and that will move your jewelry too and encourage you on your lives. And like I said, let your sponsor know when you go live. Let them know what your schedule is going to be. Let them know. You got to be a little bit more held to accountability when you first start, because, well, if you've never owned your own business, you have to really write down what you're going to do each day to be productive. So anyway, that's all I really have as far as going live. Those are my tips for going live. Now, my next training, I'm not sure, it's probably going to be sometime next week. I'll do ways to sell without going live, because not everybody wants to go live, and that's fine too. But I want to open your eyes to new ways to sell the jewelry. And that's what I'm about. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below, or you can message me. I am Valerie Boswell on Facebook. If you are considering joining, of course, I would love to have you on my winning team. Unless somebody else has invited you here, please go back to them and join with them. But I wish you well in all your endeavors in the paparazzi journey. And until next time, I'll see you later.